Hey, what's good? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? My goodness. So what I need to do, first I need to share, do the obligatory sharing, popular, share. I need to take the Cash App off of this. That looks very, all the clown ding master. What's up? What's up? How you doing today? I hope your day's going good. You had a good day? How you doing? You had a good day? Want to talk about it? Yeah. LinkedIn, why does this take so long? Vibe coder at 2 a.m. Oh no, go back. Okay. Can you show a multi-image parallax example? How do I customize scroll trigger timings? What are best practices for image performance? Okay. Man, this dude. Okay, so hey, what's up? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you how you can tell that a post is AI. AI does this weird thing where it makes a statement and then makes a okay. So for example, 2 a.m. is when Stack Overflow tabs outnumber the actual code files. That's not vibing. That's debugging in production with Spotify open. This is very AI because it'll say that's not vibing. That's this. The real vibe coders are the ones who ship at 2 p.m. and sleep at 2 a.m. Late night coding is romanticized burnout with good lighting. These lines, that is AI. I can tell because if you've listened to AI enough, you'll know this is an AI line. Late night coding is romanticized burnout with good lighting. You're not that clever. This line right here is obviously AI. That's not vibing. That's debugging in production with Spotify open. Y'all starting to see the like the flow of the language. It'll say that's not this. It's this blank blank blah 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 blah. Late night coding is romanticized burnout with good lighting. Come on now. This is AI. Who is this? I'm telling you, man. Okay. So I'm gonna post this in the Discord. I'm gonna save this, and I'm going to ask. Actually, I'm just gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it in the art section. People need to know dead internet theory is real. I'm not the only one who can tell that this is AI, right? Just by looking at it. Like it's I don't even know how to describe the type of language that this is right here because it's clever. It makes sense, but it's like when it'll make the statement of what it actually feels, and then it'll say something is like blank with blank. Like late night coding is romanticized burnout with good lighting. With something romantic, I don't even know how to describe what I'm talking about because it only appeared like I there was this guy who started making extremely clever takes on, and the language he was using was like brilliant. But now that I think about it, like this dude must have put all this stuff into AI, like because the language is similar. Anyway, gonna leave that alone for now. People think you're crazy till you know the Epstein files come out. Let's see. So been using Flexbox and I love it. Are you a learner too? What are you learning right now? Okay, let's see. Are you doing a front end mentor project? What you doing? What you doing? Doing oh, all right. Get my body ready. You're learning with Udemy. That's cool. Let me put this right. I've never seen Opera do that before. Why did it just do all that? Did Opera crash? Yeah, I remember your name. I probably just don't remember, you know. Have mercy upon me because I be forgetting shit. Day 99 type shit. Tap dancing on the haters. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's time to code. Y'all ready to code? We about to code. Y'all ready to code? We about to code. We about to code up in here. We about to code up. Y'all didn't hear that. All right. We're about to get started. Can I turn this light on? Ready. We about to get started up in here. What's going on, being codes? We learning React stuff. You can't see it because Udemy blocks it out, but that's what we about to do. Oh, I think I'm ready. Oh, we about to do React stuff. Oh, y'all ready? Y'all ready to study? All right, let's do it. Okay, put in right now. All right, I'll call you back. Hmm. Okay, I was wondering. It's like I know I'm not crazy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you, Joker. I hope I do find a mentor. I won't. I won't give up. I don't necessarily know what pair programming is. Oh, that's what's up, Paul. I hope I get a job like you. What's up, Suhai? What's up, Elijah? Learn to react. What's up, Maj? You got some news for me? Thanks, Joker. Hmm. I'm just learning state right now. Yeah, and I hate Java. I would hate to start learning something that, while will give me a job, will make me want to quit doing this. Yeah, there's a lot of React jobs in Texas. Yeah, I people hate JavaScript. I actually like JavaScript. I like C Sharp. I've considered .NET, but Java, it's not happening. I do look. I love. I enjoy money and being stable, but I don't enjoy it enough to suffer through the trenches of Java. Java is the reason I left my computer science degree the first time. Let's see, and switched to graphic design. Let's see, return. So we're returning. Um, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Good, man. I believe you though. I know you have more knowledge than I do, so I believe what you're saying. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Okay, so what I want to do is create a button. Maybe I could put it. Uh, mm, what the hell? Why you ain't? I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see. Java pays the bills, especially Spring Boot for web. Try TypeScript, yeah. Talking about in there. What if I try LLM? I like C Sharp. I've been working on a web API today. That is also how I feel about Alexander Stepanov and Vec and Russ, who names a list a mathematically representation of a straight line. I have learned the fundamentals as a self-learner. Yeah, if I switch to Java now, I won't make it today 110. Um, what was I doing? Class name, oh flex. What's the space? Why is there so much space between this and this? Oh, no, 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 no. All right, there we go. What is it? It's align. No, it's is it is it self end? Forget it. We'll just do self center. That's the default anyway. And then we want a new state. I'm gonna say const. What will we name these? Show that show equal use state. On default, it's gonna be true. And then on click, oh, where are we? Yeah. And on click, we will do show set show. We'll do the opposite of whatever show is. Like that. That don't work. Oh, my bad. We're I think I could wrap this. And I could say show and then I could take all of these and I can say employees instead show the visibility to. It don't matter. No backseat code. I don't know, Jay. I know I want to do 4 hours. I'll answer the questions after the 5 minutes and whatever. I think I think I put a poll in the server and I said I stream it down rules announcements start now, and then there was another one. Okay, people said I needed to use Firefox. I'm gonna download Firefox. By the way, did you get started on your lifestyle success changes you game plan the other night? I want to match the 10 pages of the book you choose, if so. Yeah, I'm like, I couldn't start, man. I was messing up. I won't lie. I was messing up. And so today I said, I had a talk because somebody here likes to buy sweets and I have a problem with sweets. Pen. No, we will not set it as the default browser. I can do that. They don't have an option for, they don't have an option for what I, oh, dang, they don't have a thing to where I can make it dark on click. Somebody want to tell me what that is? Cause yeah, we're gonna pin this. Now the only reason I'm about to use Firefox is because the React tools. There has to be some other extensions. I can't do this. I have to have a dark something. Dark theme and night shift mode for every website. Care your eyes. Use dark mode for. I don't like how this is worded. This one says recommended. Dark reader. I'll donate to you when I'm not broke. By the way, if y'all want to support me, y'all can become a member. It's $1. Dark reader? Alright. Does that mean... Hold on, well, how do I use dark reader? Dark reader. On. Dark. So I would have to go here, and then I would have to go here. And then... What the hell, man? You can make it global? I don't like this. This page is protected by a browser. What the hell, man? I don't even know how to do this. Hold on. Okay, so toggle site button adds the current site into the global, into the ignore list. So if I go here, let's go to like this. So if I go to YouTube, hold on, let me pause my thing because I'm still doing work. What's a website that, what, GitHub? Oh, it's already working. Oh, it's already working. It's just that this one is protected. How dare you? All right. Nah, it says that, see, this site you can do it. So I can do off and on, but on these, on some of the Firefox sites, you can't do that. BS. So, understood. Okay, now if you visit a website built with React, you will see the components and profile panels. So, oh, so if I do this, okay, interesting. It made this dark too. Usually I'm not able to do that. So if I go to inspect and I go to components, loading React element tree. I should have been using Firefox. This is way better. I know y'all been telling me that, but leave me alone. Loading React Elementary profiler. It'll make any page dark unless you toggle it all at all. Okay, so let me reread some of the stuff that people were saying. Okay. Ugh. Um, I know Elijah was trying to indoctrinate me. I did not join his cult of Java people. Everyone will have advice on a language or technology you should learn. Learn whatever pays the bills. Bro, you work in which company? I don't work in a company. Java pays the bills. I feel like that is 100% accurate. Have you tried TypeScript? Not yet. I'm talking about an area. Well, I tried LOI. Do not know. I've been working on a web API today that is also who names the list mathematically. I have learned the fundamentals. Yeah, I decided to switch to Java myself since there are certifications for it that are lifetime ones at first. Like the few lifetime certs, I love a good certification. Got a B-Hub that linked in. You feel me? I got a O'Reilly subscription and basically my new YouTube. Oh, that's cool. I like learning resources. I would stick with this if you like it. Web dev job market has big competition and it's now kind of mess. Yeah, that part. Kind of like a razor page, is it? I also have so much enterprise and government in my area. I was hoping to really get Rust up and those servers. Okay. Cool channel. Good luck. What's your back end plan? My back end plan will come after because every time I move to a new every people suggest one thing, I move to that one thing and start learning. Then they say when you're gonna do this, so I'll just say stay tuned. Can you create your own div tags like you can in Razor Pages? You know, I tried to learn Razor Pages and I just didn't understand it. I wonder what would happen now if I tried to learn it. You mean components? Yeah, custom component. How long do you plan on streaming today? Asking. Okay, yeah, to answer your question, yeah, if you export the component, never done JSX. How do you keep focus while coding? Last year I realized how my phone and sugar just wreck your mental clarity. Turns out I have trouble with my homework because my pointer math was off a bit. Um, you practice focusing, you start small, and then eventually you can get to hours of studying. Sounds good. By the way, did you get started? Yeah, okay, yes. Oh, okay, the book that I'm starting, Jay, is the book that I'm reading. I think I showed you the other day. Elijah. Elijah, I don't know if you're still here, but we're trying to do 75 hard. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I'm 245 right now, so I'm trying to lose weight. Getting too big. So, this is the book. I'm on the second law. No, I'm on the third law right now. I need to read 10. I haven't read my 10 pages yet today. I did my first exercise. I haven't drank a gallon yet. There's a dark reader extension. Y'all in the chat work as software engineers or React devs. Yeah. Why dark reader? I didn't realize. Payment solutions, you can make it global. I think if he refreshes, it'll make any page dark unless you toggle it off. Okay. Is CSS not updating in your other browser? Try it. No, it's not. Nothing's wrong with this browser. It's just that it didn't have an option for the dev tools, the extension. Like, where is it? um Dang, there was this tools page, and in the course I know he's about to recommend. Good lord, I know I'm about to see an ad. I haven't seen an ad in a while. uh, is there a ad block thing for this shit? Oh, by the way, which y'all could help me with, you don't have to catch up, just start where you need to. You block origin. um Your connection is not the problem, it's me, if y'all wondering. All right. Okay, so now I gotta change all of this stuff. All right. All right, break. If y'all find a good tutorial on Superbase, let me know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What the hell? It can become so small. Opera has a limit on how small I can make things. Are you asking me? Am I a bicoder or a coder? I guess you can just ask them. I'll be right back. That's fair. Is he a? It's not unsolicited. Is if it's asked for. Oh, oh. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, I gotta learn super bass. Is he a vibe coder or a coder? Stay tuned and find out. I might be, I might be a vibe coder. Who knows? I might be vibing my way. Might be a vibey. All right. I'll have. I have too many. I have Chrome, Opera. Yeah, something's gonna have to give. I can't have these many browsers open. I have Chrome, Opera GX. Mm. I'm gonna have to log into. Damn, I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later. I'm muted. I'm muted. I'm not muted. I'm talking. How am I muted? I can see the green bar go up. Yeah. Damn. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. No, no, I'm studying, I'm streaming. Is outside? Is that gonna be today? Alright. Just call me when the food comes. Oh, okay, alright. Uh, alright. Let's study. Finally. And I guess I'm studying in without. Oh, it's working now. That's cool. Hopefully I can get some studying in without distractions. everything. Go into app. Let's remove this, remove this. All right, and he said he wants us to make a step counter where it displays a date and then the date is updated. So I don't know if I need 3 components for this. Let's see. So I wanna, why don't I, yeah, I'm gonna have to make different. Okay, so let's just go ahead and make a div and say the background is going to be, oops. Oops. And we want a counter. So let's create, maybe we can create a reusable counter. Why don't I put, let's create a new folder called old components. And we'll put this in that. And yeah. All right, and then we'll create a new folder, current components, and in current components we'll have a new file called counter dot, gotta be capital, counter.jsx, and we'll go export default counter. So this is a neat little, so this will be the first time I'm doing something okay like this. So I want a generic counter. Oh, export default function. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to use state. All right. And let's see, it needs to have a return. And it needs to, you said RFC is a shortcut? Oh, I don't have that. But it's good. I need to write it out anyway, because I'm learning. Okay. So we want a div, and in that div, we want a class name. Let's just call it counter. Flex row, gap, and we want it to be, let's say background color of I don't know, blue 300 with a padding of 4. And then on the inside, we want one button, some text, and then we want another button. And we'll say children. Or can I just put children right like that? Yeah. And then this is going to be last name. Okay. And then, so how, let me think. So I want this to be a reusable counter, and I want anything to be able to plug into this counter. So what would we need to plug into this counter? How would I do this? That's a good question. So if I press this and press that, it needs to increment or decrement something. So why don't we put a state. Oh, I got a text message. It's just a lot of stuff going on today. A lot of distractions. A lot of. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about that. That's not something to worry about. State. I'm gonna call this state. Func. Again. Current date. All right, and so I'm assuming when we increment, we can say on. Yeah. I think I'm cooking. I think I'm cooking. Okay, so then we can say on click. Right. On click, and we want to do something. So why don't we say state func? All right. Okay. And then right here we can say current state, I think. All right. Okay, so I think we got a counter. So if I go to app and I say import counter. All right. In between here, I want to put a counter. How do I do that? Are you gonna show? Oh no. Oh yeah. I need to put some stuff right here. So let's just say I want a p tag and I want it to say step. You gonna update? Okay. That's a little slow on the update. That's interesting. Then I want another counter. And I want this one to say count. But thing is, I need to pass things into them. So I want to pass why don't we have a we'll say const step, no, const step that step equal use state, and we'll say that the step is 0. And then we'll say const count set count equal use state 0, right? And so okay, and then let me think. I think I can do one of these right here, and I can say that's the current state, and then we'll put type counter okay, but we don't have one of those, so we're gonna put type counter. Okay, and then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna do we're gonna say type counter equals step. I'm gonna say step instead of actually putting step. Instead of putting, oh, that doesn't make any sense. It kind of doesn't, it kind of does. Update step undefined, okay, and then type counter would be count, and then that's undefined because that needs to be current. That needs to be the current state, and the current state is going to be step for that one, and then count for this one. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and I think if we, okay, so we haven't set up the function that, you know, what these things do. So set step. So we want to say we need to give them both something that says state func, and that's going to be this one will be set step with the, say, the step, and we're going to increment the step, and then this one will be set count, and we'll do step count. Oh, that didn't do both of them. Count plus 1. Okay. So then we're gonna go over here. Yay! It works. Okay. All right. Hold on, does this work? Oh no, that doesn't work. Hold on. I gotta think. Actually, I think I know what I need to do. I know. Shut up. Okay. I know. All right. So, let me think. Okay, okay. I think I know what I need to do. So I wonder, can I just say, can I just say this? Can I just pass the function? Hopefully that doesn't pass it as a variable, but it passes it as something that I can use. So then I could come over here and I could say, on click, state func, and then I take the current state and I do, hold up, this is, yeah, so we got decrement and increment -1 +1. All right. Oh, ooh, no, that's not what we want. We got an object. Why did we get an object? That's an interest. Okay, okay, okay. So we got current state, and I set current state to equal step, and it gave me back an object. I wonder why is that? Current state. Current state equals step. Current state equal count. And it gave me an object. I need to think about this. What am I doing? I need to think about what I'm doing. Come on, refresh the state. Okay, let me think about this. Let me think about it. Okay, so I think, okay. Okay, so I just need to change this. My bad. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm silly. I'm silly. Okay, that's not what I want. Hold on, what did I do wrong? Oh, oops. I'm in the wrong place. Oh, what? Why did I? Oh, okay. I'm getting confused. I'm getting lost in the sauce. I'm getting lost in my own sauce. Okay, now we don't want it to be negative numbers, but that's okay. All right, so we got that. So this is the first time I've ever done something. Hold on, I don't have use state in here. Okay, it's okay. So I didn't know that I could do this, and now I know that I can do this. So I think this needs to be different. I shouldn't do it like this. I should say, based on what the course is telling me, does it pass the state into that function? So could I just do s -1 s +1? I don't need current state. No, I do need current state. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but I could do this. This is safer. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. Okay. So, I wonder, can I show this to y'all? Dang, it won't let me take pictures. Udemy is something else. All right. So the next thing I need to do right here is put a, I'm going to create another component, and I'm going to call this component, what's wrong with my counter? Oh, I never use useState. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is create another component. Current components, old components, current components, new file, date.jsx. Can I do that? All right. Export default function date. I'm surprised I can name it date. I probably should name it date. I have a feeling I should name it date. Yeah, let's change that. Let's call it date tracker. Date tracker. And the date tracker is going to display something okay, so it's I need to number one, I need to take in the current count. I need the current count, and I need to return let's return a div, and in that div we're gonna have what was this? This was a background of Slate 500. No. This was a background of Blue 300. So then this one will be this one will be BG Blue, no, BG Orange 300. Why are you not doing the thing? Oh, you think you're better? Okay, there we go. Now it wants to do things the right way. Okay, so now that we got that, I need to look up how to format date, because I don't know the proper way to format date. Because of all the, hold on, MDN JavaScript date. Okay, I was getting upset. Why is the first thing this? Oh, my bad. MDN. Get time. Console.log, new date, to string, Saturday, September 13th. Okay. Okay. Insert somebody telling me there's a new way to get date. I already know what's gonna happen. Sir, I just want the date properly. Oh, returns the date portion of the date as a human readable string like Thursday, April 7th. So data. So I could do date.now to date string or something like that. I don't know. I might stream again later today because I think I might have to do some work today. So could I say something like, let's make a p tag, and then in here we're gonna write some JavaScript. We're gonna say new date, new date. due date dot get date. Can I do that? Dot to date. Dot to date. No. Get date is a function. I'm pretty sure. Dot to date. Lord, I'm gonna figure it out. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. App counter div. Then we got need to import date tracker, and then I could put date. Why don't you finish for me? Date tracker. It says 18 because it's the 18th. Okay, so I want the full date. How do I get you? Okay, nice. So we got that. And then the first portion of this will be, we need the current count. So the current, okay. So I need increment. Hold on, where are we? Oh, I need to go to app, and then we need current count, and the current count is going to equal count. And then if I do date tracker, and I say no. We need current count days from, and if there is none, we'll just set the default to 0. So okay. Okay. But we actually need to increment this. So I need to figure out how to enter things into the date constructor. So this one says 1993. The 6 months, so we got, let me write this down. So the date constructor thingy, object, whatever. So it goes year, month, day, what is 14? That's the time, that's the minute, and that's the second. So all we need is the first 3. But then the question is, if we, can I say, I'm curious, can I add 2 dates together? Can I say, I'm just curious. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this one. Can I add two dates together? Oh, and I need to multiply this. This needs to be multiplied times this. All right. Okay, we're figuring things out. We're doing React things. So now the question is, because I've never truly worked with date. So the question becomes, and I have to find out. I have to find out if I need to move furniture. So we might have to split this stream up, and I'll stream later on tonight. But the question is, can I add two date objects together? Is that how that works? Can you do that? Will it know? Who knows? Yeah. If you don't know, Google it. You can Google at the job and during technical interviews. I don't have a problem with Googling anything, but I do have a problem with doing work on what should be a break, my friend. We have made big strides this stream. Sign different. Okay, so I think what might happen is I get off. I did 2 hours right now. I'll probably come back later tonight and do 2 hours more, or probably 3 or 4 hours, because I might have to move furniture. So we got these working. The problem is it goes negative, which is an easy fix. The other problem is that this should be a multiplier for this. I think that's really easy. That should be um we passed a function, right? We passed set step. So we need current count and current step. So we need First, this needs to be, um, let's call this current count, and then current step. And this will be, I think, hold on, I need to rethink that. What do I really need? Why don't I add one called multiplier and give it a default state of 1. And then I'll say hold on. Is that what I need? Yeah, and so then I think I would come over here and I would say, so here's the counter and it needs to be multiplied times. Okay. So then I go here, counter, multiplier, is step. Multiplier is step. It's not updating. That's okay. Guess I could say, yeah. I know what I'll do. Okay. So if I do want click state function, it's oh. Hmm. That means I need to pass another function to it. Or can I just make an anonymous function and just say null? Can I do something like that? I need to rethink that. Either way, when I come back tonight, I'll probably think about how all this is gonna go. How's it going? It's going good. I'm just doing a small, very small project that's making me think about stuff. So when I press the increment, this needs to. Which challenge is this in that? Yeah, this is the halfway point. I might have to do something in the middle of the day, so I gotta leave. So there'll be a part 2 to this stream, y'all. So if y'all wanna like and subscribe, and join the Discord. What is supposed to happen is it just a counter or another function. What are you talking about? Oh, so this step is supposed to multiply this. So if it's 1, then it's 2, then it's 3, and if I do this, that should maybe when it goes to 4, it should be 8. Yeah. And then 9 should be 18, and then 10 should be, oh, what? Oh no, see, it's messing up. Yeah, so I gotta fix this. Something I'm doing is wrong. So that's that. And then gotta update this, and then I'm done with this. So that's it. Yeah. So it's just, you know, it's just a beginner project or whatever. I just gotta think about how to do these things in React to get my mind together. But I did learn something. I didn't know that I could just pass a function and then call it like that inside of here. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, I need to do something. So, do you use Anki by any chance? No, but I know there's people who do. Anki is a powerful. I don't. Yeah, I write my own flashcards. I don't use this. All right. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna take a nap and probably do some work, or probably gonna fall asleep and then wake up later tonight. Um, so Jays, make sure you read some stuff, and I'll come back and do this. So it's not hard. It's just my way of thinking about it. I need to think about how state works. It has a science-based algorithm to help with memorization. Highly recommended. Only unsolicited advice I'll give. Couldn't recommend more. Yeah. Okay, I'll look at Anki before I end the stream. Let's see. 'Cause at this point, I don't have a problem with the way that I'm studying currently. How would I use this for coding? I mean, I could probably use this for when I started trying to practice interview things. Leeches are cars that I think it'll help for when I start practicing interviews and stuff. Like when I have to tell the difference between the heap and the stack and reference and all that extracurricular ass shit. Ooh, I can use it to learn the language. I do want to learn a new language. The core differences. What's the core difference between map and for each? Map returns an array for each. Does not. There's a shared dex. That voice that I just heard was so cringily and beautifully anime. Hey, do you manage to stay motivated to go with all this AI chaos going on? The answer is yes. You can search up like React. Oh, okay. Let's search up React. This one is in a different language. React JS. Oh, this one has horrible ratings. That's horrible, but let's look at it. Hold on, whoa. What is the purpose of default value? What is state in React? Hold on, what? There's more, right? React hooks version 1. It's not a make or break difference, just overall. I feel, but how? Somebody said, "Oh, what do you mean, okay, Seer? But how? What do you mean?" You can search up like React in the search bar. How do you manage to stay motivated to code with all this AI chaos going on? I just stay motivated. I felt tired. I'm not motivated. Oh, I'm not motivated. This is my lifestyle now. Once you get past like day, oh no. You know, they say 28 days to form a habit. Then there was some MIT study that said it's actually 66 days. Once you reach 100 days, It's on some different shit. So I'll play this before I leave. This is what Jacob streams too. He posted this. I'll turn this down. I'll turn this up.
If you're willing to suck at anything for 100 days in a row, you can beat. If you're willing to suck at anything for 100 days in a row, you can beat most people at most things. Most of your competition quits after the first sign of difficulty because they've never known what hard feels like. The bar for excellence has never been so low.
So anyway, I'm about to go, y'all. I'll be back later. I'm tired. All right. Well, I suck at everything my whole life, so I guess I win. Yeah. That's one way to look at it. Alrighty. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.